Hey YouTube, what's going on? Gonna get on here quick and make what's going to be undoubtedly my last video until after the new year, more than likely. Um, you saw the thumbnail, so we'll get right into it. Gonna be smoking a blend I haven't had in a long time, which is the Penzance from 2020, and a pipe I have not smoked in a long time, which is this here Weber Shellbrook. Let's see if I can get you the nomenclature. There you go. Weber Shellbrook. A neat little pipe. Pretty cool rustications on it. The reason I chose it for the Penzance is because it's got this big round uh, bowl. And I feel like flakes and broken flakes tend to smoke a little bit better once they're broken up a little bit more in these types of bowls that are a little bit wider. So let's see how it goes. I'm gonna need a little bit more of a char. That rose, give it a tamp. Not too much. Penzance, really good stuff. Unicorn blend, fancy schmancy, all that stuff. My opinion as to whether or not it deserves all that hype. Yes and no. More yes than no, in my opinion. Um, it's a very delicate tobacco, I feel. Um, and probably more experienced pipe smokers would know how to better handle this type of a tobacco right off the bat if they've never had it before and had any experience with it. I think if you're somewhat of a new pipe smoker and you get on this crazy train of I got to get these unicorn blends and these hard to get blends, I wouldn't be in such a major rush to get the Penzance because it's been my experience that it's a finicky tobacco. Yeah, it's quality leaf. The processing that it goes through makes it just a ridiculously enjoyable smoke. The flavors, the profiles, that Oriental forward, but Virginia sweet Balkan goodness that it is. If you're not more of an experienced pipe smoker, I think you're going to have a hard time narrowing down what bowls it smokes good out of, or how to break it up, or what moisture content to smoke it at. I've had this sitting in a jar since I got it in 2020. Um, my local brick and mortar was able to procure an 8 ounce bag for me. And that's pretty much all I have to this day. I think since then I've gotten maybe uh, one additional 1.75 ounce tin of Penzance. Uh, that's how difficult it is to get a hold of this stuff. At least for me, anyway. The moisture content coming out of the jar is pretty much the same as it was when it came out of that 8-ounce bag when I got it 4 years ago. So I did gently break it up a little bit more. It crumbles very fine. It almost falls apart from flake form as you take it out of the 8-ounce bag or out of the tin. It's practically in a broken flake form. If you break it up too much, you could like pulverize it into like that dust. I think if you are not really familiar with what you're doing with certain leaves and certain bowls, you could wind up wasting quite a few, not wasting, but maybe not getting the full potential of, excuse me, what this blend is all about, because you're not preparing it properly or putting it in a pipe that smokes it properly based on how well you prepared it or didn't prepare it. I don't know. It's a weird thing. It's a great blend. It's hard to get. I think it is worth a little bit of the elevated prices. I think that Germain's probably does go through more of a process in preparing, you know, the Stonehaven, the Penzance, the Esoterica blends. I wouldn't be surprised if I don't even find what works best for me with the Penzance for another 3 or 4 bowls before I start to like really narrow it down and figure out what's going to be the way I smoke it from that point forward, once I figure out what the best recipe is for me with how I prepare it, how long I let it sit. I let this sit for 20 minutes after I gently broke it up to let it dry out a little bit more, and it was still just moist enough to kind of like maintain its form. It probably could have used even more drying time than that, but we'll see how it goes. Christmas is a couple of days away. New Year's is not much further away from that, and I wanted to get on here and just wish everybody a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holidays, be safe, a Happy New Year. I'll figure out some sort of content to put out after the new year for another pipe video. I have gotten some questions in the past about the model railroading videos that I put up every once in a blue moon, and other people have expressed interest in that and want to know if I'm going to do any more videos related to that. I plan on it, but I think I'm going to create a whole new channel just for that. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go with the Wilson's Junction, like I posted in one of my previous videos. It will be featuring the Sunrise High Railers, which is the train club that my son and I belong to. And I'll primarily be posting photo and video montages of any time we have a chance to set up our modular layout and run some trains. When I know we're going to have a definitive spot to set up and be there, I'll post videos and mention the dates and when we'll be there, so that anyone who lives in the area, New York, Long Island, is interested in any of that model railroading, want to come down, see those shows, they can see it. So if you're interested in model railroading, keep an eye out for that. Wilson Junction featuring the Sunrise High Railers. Other than that, that's about it. It's about 50 degrees in my garage right now, because outside it's literally like 19 degrees. We had a cold snap come through Long Island, and it's been pretty bitter out there the past few days, and doesn't look like it's going to be any better tomorrow either as we head into Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. We'll see. Weather's always changing. I got my kerosene heater going, and that brought the temperature from about 39 up to 50 in just over an hour. Preheating the garage so I can come out here and have a smoke and not freeze my cojones off. But anyway, I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of this here at Penzance because I only smoke it once or twice a year because you never know when you're gonna get your hands on some of that stuff. So I'm gonna take my time, enjoy this. Everybody have a great holiday season. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I wish you all safe and good times with your friends and your family. And until next time, be good.